Hello, you beautiful souls. My name is Dee Sapphire and welcome. So in this video, I'm going to talk about past lives and your twin flame. If you watch my recent video, I talk a little bit about my own journey. My twin and I no longer together, but the insights that I have been receiving is just mind-blowing. I've read before that this was like in my early part of my twin flame journey. I came across information about how we have shared many lifetimes with our twin flame. And I definitely 100% at a soul level know that that's true. I received a lot of dreams about my twin flame, the past lives that we've had together. There was even an incident where my twin and I were in the exact same dream about a past life that we had. It was very strange. I always found that so fascinating, and I dove even deeper into the concept of reincarnation from the Buddhist perspective. I started doing readings, realized that seeing my own past lives but other people's was very strong for me. Brian Weiss, super knowledgeable in this. He very much inspired me to dig even deeper into the concept of past lives. After the split is when things started to shift and make sense for me. Some of the things that I saw in the beginning of the journey and throughout the relationship in regards to past life dreams were like, oh, I see what's going on here. So the first realization that I had was I realized that how her and I split is something that has happened before. Not once, many times. And it felt as if it was Groundhog Day. It was very weird. It was like, why do I feel like we've done this before? But like for real, like we've done this before. And then boom, it took me back to all of those other visions and regressions that I've had that I'm like, oh my God, that makes sense. It's like we were reliving the exact same karmic cycle once more in this life, with that understanding of like we're reliving the same karma. But I was questioning as to why did that have to happen again? I come to the terms that she was supposed to leave me. She was supposed to abandon me again. And in understanding that not only have we done this before, but I kept thinking in my head, oh, I've done what she's doing. How the whole thing went down, it's like, oh, I've done that too. And that's all I kept thinking about. It was like, it's why does it still feel like me? This is the same feeling I got even when I saw her. I was like, why does she remind me of me? Then this is what blew my mind. I would say a couple of weeks ago, I listened to a workshop from this guy named Kurt. He's on YouTube. I don't remember, I think the name of his channel is like World Star or something like that. I don't know, but I felt led for some reason to just watch this particular workshop, and it was about the twin flame union in regards to the scientific viewpoint of it. And what he said literally was exactly what I had been knowing, which is that your twin flame is your past life. And I was like, bro, that is so true. No wonder, it just made so much sense. Whether it's from like a past life from like, I don't know, 1800s, or maybe a past life version of you from like 20 years ago, it just made so much sense to me. Everything that she is doing right now in regards to the split is something that I have done. And not just only have I done it, but we keep reliving the same thing, and it's almost like I'm watching myself make the exact same choices. She is me. Literally, your twin flame is you. And this is where the karma stops. When somebody, I'm gonna say for me, Now that I'm aware, that's the first step. Now that you're aware, now we can make a brand new choice. And the choice is that because they are your past life, would you shame your past life self? Would you tell them, like, why are you making that stupid choice? That's dumb. I was very angry at my twin for some of the things that was going on in her reality and the choices that she was making. And I was like, wait. Would I shame my past self, let's say like from 10 years ago? Would I shame my past self for the choices that I made? And I'm like, yeah, I had been shaming my past self for so long. I had been telling that girl all of these negative, mean things because she, in my head, wasn't worthy. She just wanted experience. She just wanted to experience life, to go down the path of least resistance. As you know, I just came from this Abraham Hicks workshop, so it's still in my head. In thinking about my twin and that they are me and that they are a past life version of me, why would I be so judgmental towards that version of me when all they really wanted was love, no matter what they're doing? And it got me so emotional when I got to that viewpoint, because I was like, it's not even about her. It's not even about what she's doing. It's about how I have treated myself and given myself so much shame and guilt for what I've done, instead of giving myself grace and unconditional love. And in saying goodbye to her, I was finally able to accept me, to accept the shadow parts of me that I had been carrying for many lifetimes, not just in this life. And it just happened. And it came to me in a vision. There was a recent vision I had where I could feel the pain of every lifetime combined into one. It was very overwhelming. I came here to finally break the cycle, to not repeat the same thing again and go back into these destructive behaviors. Because now I'm aware of the things that I've done in the past and in past lives. And sometimes it takes a little bit of time to come to that place within yourself. Something that cannot be forced. It's only when you're meant to know, when you're a vibrational match to it, when you're at a cellular match to it, is when it will really, really sink in and just like shift. In understanding that, that's where we come into consciousness. That's where we come into ourselves. Because what we are, it's like what Wayne Dyer said, we are divine beings having a human experience. And when we come to that divinity, right, when we connect to that divinity within ourselves, we can see the consciousness of our twin flame. We could see the beingness of that, of who they are, not what they're doing, because they are our mirrors. And when we finally accept everything about you, every single thing about you, is when the healing starts to happen, is when it does happen. And sometimes you're gonna have to go through the process of messing up, of maybe obsessing, of going down the path of going down a rabbit hole of tarot readings until you finally stop when you're ready. There's no shame in that, because that was your process. That was your process to finally be like, oh, I get it. I totally get it now. And now I can finally surrender. So I hope that this video spoke to you guys. Got more coming soon. So until next time, namaste.